Thank you for tuning into this Sunday afternoon 2K Sports edition of the NBA. Joined by Greg Anthony, Steve Smith, and David Aldridge. This is Kevin Harlan. Hey, Dave.
Thank you, Kevin. Well, Jonas Valanciunas is hitting a lot of threes. So many so that his teammates started calling him Dirk Valanciunas. He says, I'm just taking what's out there. If I have an open shot, I'll take it. If I'm making it, I'll keep taking it. Simple as that. But, guys, you better believe he still can get it done inside as well.
Oh, he can, no question. Thanks, David. And the starting lineup for the Pelicans. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4 and Valanciunas at the 5. Brandon Ingram's out there with McCollum, and it's Jones in at the small forward position. And for Los Angeles, the wing pairing, George and Leonard. The post pairing, Batum and Zubac. And it's Wall in at the point. And while it's still very early in the season, the top teams, Greg, have already started to distinguish themselves across the NBA.
Getting off to a hot start, always a good sign. But don't sleep on the teams that are still getting locked in. A lot can change in the coming months.
The pass to Batum. The shot, no good. So the Pelicans will take it the other way. Last game matchup with the Suns, a tough loss there.
Yeah, in that one, the shot selection wasn't terrible, but they had to tighten it up. That did not happen.
They never really got into a rhythm, despite trying a few different things. Sometimes it's just not your night.
And so the New Orleans Pelicans get the first points of the ballgame. They grab their own miss. Here's Batum. And they convert it last on attempt number 3.
That kind of defense isn't going to stop Nicholas Batum. He pushes through the contact.
Here's Williamson. Got a piece of it. And so it looks like the Pelicans will retain possession here. A little over a minute gone here in the first quarter. Outside, Jones. And he hits the jump shot.
Look at the big man Valanciunas showing off the playmaking skills.
For Los Angeles, they've gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. And Wall kicks to Leonard. Inside. 2 free throws coming up, and they call the shooting foul.
You know what makes Nicholas Batum indispensable? When they need him in the paint, he's there. When they need him on the perimeter, he's there.
And with Batum, his versatility has earned him a lot of minutes over his career.
Kevin, reason why? When you got a guy who can guard a wing and get you points in the paint, that'll always get you some floor time.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
First free throw is good. Steve, last season the Pelicans showed signs of progress over previous years.
Well, Kevin, securing their highest finish in 3 years. Yeah, I definitely call that solid progress. And I think this team could be on track to only get better.
Both free throws good from Batum.
For decades, the Clippers were almost directionless. But they found their place in the NBA, becoming a franchise that competes in the West.
Now here's Ingram. Williamson outside. And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line. It's on Nicholas Batum.
Man, Zion Williamson is different. A big man who possesses incredible explosiveness and power.
That free throw good from Williamson. And the West, we know, is very difficult. But, Steve, for the Clippers, how much of their success is tied to their identity?
Kevin, a lot of it. They become a hard-nosed team, hanging their hat on defense, playing together, making opponents earn everything they get.
That one misses. Clippers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start this one so far. On the wing, George. Back to Leonard for the 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. This, their first look at this year's Los Angeles squad.
Going against a conference opponent, one that outplayed them head-to-head last season, a chance for payback.
Now here's McCollum. Here's Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum.
The explosiveness gets Zion through the contact. Defender didn't stand a chance.
Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Outside, Wall. Outside, Leonard. Over in the corner, Batum. Zubac trying to break loose. A shot by Batum, no good.
They are out of rhythm, 1 for 5 so far. You just need to calm down and reward your matchups.
Ingram finds Valanciunas. Now here's Williamson. Rebound by John Wall.
He goes up strong, but he is met with resistance. I think that surprised him a little bit.
Rejected by Ingram.
Wonderful defense from Ingram. Good to see him using his length to alter shots.
And that one's good, Williamson.
And once he got to the 10, I think he was surprised to find himself that wide open.
Wow, that's a defensive breakdown. Can't do that against good scores.
And that outstanding drive and finish brought to you by Mobile One.
And continuing to press their advantage, they're not taking their foot off the gas.
Pass to George. 5 on the clock. Here's Wall. Oh, what a play!
And you can tell he put a lot of practice into that one. Wall's always ready to break out something slick if he's got the time and space.
And now let's take one more look at that great Mobile One drive.
Nice take. Staying aggressive with this game, still very much up in the air.
And so George will bring it up for the Clippers. 4-point game. Leonard the pass to George. Here's Zubac over Valanciunas. Zubac no good.
This is the shot you want right at the rim. He just couldn't deliver.
With the teardrop. Jones kicks to Valanciunas. A second chance effort, and he connects with the jumper.
Not a lot of centers can hit a contested jumper like that, but Valanciunas is one of them.
George against Ingram. George passes to Zubac. Here's George. Outside Leonard. And that one clearly a foul. Gets the whistle, and 2 shots coming up. And with the 15th pick in the 2011 draft, Kawhi Leonard wasn't highly touted coming out of high school or college.
Listen, even in the pros, recognition took a while. How about this? He won Finals MVP and Defensive Player of the Year before he ever made an All-Star team. Now, one of the 75 greatest.
Shooting 2.
And the first one drops.
And Kawhi Leonard with multiple Finals MVPs, putting him in elite company.
GA, not many guys have done it ever. The only other current players, KD and LeBron. That should tell you just how special the claw is.
Larry Nance is checked in for Herbert Jones. And good on the second, so he makes them both.
He's living there tonight, a tough guy to guard without fouling. And the bonus, he's going to knock him down.
Passes it to Ingram. They get a hand on it. Nance dishes to Valanciunas. Zubac's with it. Now Valanciunas defending. The finish. And there's Paul George on the assist from Leonard.
Excellent concentration from Paul George, overwhelming the aggressive defense with his strength and determination.
McCollum outside. Ingram deciding where to go with it. Lock at 6. The high post shot. That one doesn't drop. And it's the Clippers taking it the other way. Leonard inside. Guarded by Valanciunas.
The vertical of Kawhi is impressive. Rising up with ease and throwing it down.
For New Orleans, they've gotten 5 of 10 shots to drop in this game so far. Right at the 50% mark. Nance outside. Williamson right side. Dishes it to McCollum. Steps back and shoots. And the Pelicans miss again. Los Angeles has gone 0 of 2 from deep here. Ingram with it. George picks him up. Nance, no good.
And his pure defensive effort changed that shot from an easy one to a tough one.
And you know, technically, it's a high percentage look, but this is why we play the game.
Not lacking any confidence. When the ball hits Wall's hands, he is ready to let it fly.
Pass to McCollum. That one wide left. And here's Los Angeles. They're on an 11-2 run. Outside, Wall. Valanciunas against Zubac. Leonard. And then Leonard with the dunk.
Oh, inflicting some punishment with the two-hand flush.
They're going for the throat. For the Los Angeles Clippers, they come in off a good outing against the Thunder. And first time out of the game called for New Orleans.
This Pelicans team is interesting because they haven't been fully healthy. If they can keep everyone healthy, they can be a force.
Big group substitution here for the Clippers. Robert Covington's checked in for Batum. Marcus Morris comes in for Ivica Zubac. Norman Powell's checked in for George. And Reggie Jackson subbed in for John Wall. Powell with it, now guarded by Ingram. Here's Covington. No good that time. And it's the Pelicans taking it the other way. Health is at the top of the list, you're right. And about the Pelicans, Smitty, they've had some bad luck in recent years regarding injuries, haven't they?
Yes, starting with Zion, Kevin, out most of last year, it really hurt them. But they got a lot of leadership on this team. If they can pull it all together, they'll be fine.
Here's Alvarado. And again, New Orleans has no luck. Los Angeles leading by 5. Back to Jackson. Good ball movement here by the Clippers. Here's Leonard. Goes to the fadeaway and cans it. Leonard's got 8. New Orleans has gone 1 of 2 from long range in the first quarter. There's the pass to Murphy. Ingram against Powell. To the inside. And they get it. The shot off that time. Good D by Covington. Powell, the pass to Leonard. Oh, and the jam by Leonard.
Great floor awareness. Powell knows how to find his open teammates.
Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. Smitty, you can tell Norman Powell has worked very hard at his game.
You know, he just wants to excel at whatever assignment he's given. Kevin, he once said, I've been in every single role on a team, from bench guy to starter, so he knows how to give you value anywhere on the floor.
New Orleans making a switch here. Hernan Gomez is checked in. Ingram passes to Alvarado. Powell against Ingram. Just 5 on the clock. 13 feet away. Rebound by the Clippers. They want to keep rolling here following the win against the Thunder.
And it was one of those games where it was just hard to get anything going. And you could see frustrations emerge.
But hey, a win is a win. Sometimes you're not going to play your best, so you have to just gut it out, right?
Ingram finds Hayes. Now Ingram. Can they get it? Count it. His second make in 4 attempts.
Looking silky smooth there. I like watching Brandon Ingram use the mid-range area.
Pass to Powell. Trying to find Jackson. He's got it now. Morris outside. Back to Jackson. Shoots a 3. It's rebounded by Hayes.
And that one gives them a +5 rebound advantage, Kevin.
So here's Murphy. He's gotten some minutes, but nothing on the board yet. And the call on the shot that sends him to the line. For the Clippers organization, GA, what do you think the goal is?
Well, it's clear to me, Kevin. Get to the NBA Finals. The Clippers have never made it there. And I think a trip to the finals is within reach of this group. They just need to stay healthy.
And he makes the first.
I think people underestimated the Pelicans last year. They had such a tough start to the season, but still were able to make it to the playoffs.
Los Angeles making a switch here. Mann's checked in. So he makes 1 of 2 as the second one misses. Unfortunately, the Pelicans did make a first-round exit in the postseason group.
In a series they took to 6 games, but yeah, it couldn't put together that deep run. Maybe this year things will be different.
.122 left to play here in the first. Passes it to Murphy. Ingram against Powell. Ingram passes to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. Morris with the rebound. And so it's Jackson who brings it up for the Clippers. 10-point lead. Mann passes to Powell. Morris inside. Hernan Gomez on him. Here's Mann. Off target from outside.
And on the glass so far, it hadn't even been close.
Here's Murphy. Reggie Jackson with the rebound. The shot and game clock separated by 4. Here's Powell. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Now here is Murphy. You gotta love strong defense, especially when it comes in the form of harsh rejections. Wow.
And guys, they'll think twice about attempting that shot again. That was a big-time rejection.
These are his 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Free throw shooting, not an area he has worried about at all. How about last year, 88% from the line?
No good on that one. He hits the second from the line. 15 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Now Powell. He's been patient so far. Nothing on the scoreboard yet. Kawhi Leonard has been on display for the LA Clippers. That quarter had to take a lot out of him. He racked up 12 points. We've got more in store for you right after this. And glad to have you with us, folks. Second quarter of basketball. This game has not exactly been neck and neck, but plenty of time left in this one. And let's quickly break down the game we've seen from the Clippers. Guys?
You could see they were well prepared defensively coming into this one.
Yes, what they do, they take away the things that teams like to do offensively, also keeping them out of sync.
Pelicans trail by 9. On the court right now, second quarter for the Pelicans. We've got Brandon Ingram. Jonas Valanciunas is out there with Nance. Then it's Jones. And it's Alvarado in at the point guard position.
Nimble ball handling by Ingram, allowing him to beat the D and find his shot.
Man passes to Wall. No good from outside. The Pelicans shooting just 35%. They've got to get better looks. Here's Ingram. No good there with the step-back J.
Wow, that's one you just kind of assume is going in. Tough luck.
Here's Man. He's still scoreless so far in this one. Poked away. It's stolen by Jones. And let's head over to the sideline and catch up with David Aldridge.
Thank you, Kevin. Last season, we know the Pelicans made that trade to bring in C.J. McCollum. He says, I think it's a match made in heaven. I'm happy to be here. The cool part is that I haven't had to make any real adjustments. The way I play is the right way. Kevin, back to you.
Well, and he's completely changing teams mid-season. Tough thing to do, but he is a veteran that can certainly handle it. Ball in his hands, good things usually happen. Hey, David, thank you for that story. A minute and a half gone here in the second quarter. That's good. And so Wall with the assist. George has got the lead up to 11 now for the Clippers. And guys, let's get your take on the hustle stats for Los Angeles.
The way they've been going after steals in this game, it has been super impressive. They are wreaking havoc right now.
And let's also give them some credit for running the break so well. They're making the most of their chances to score in transition.
Here's Jones. Paul George making his last shot. And pushing it up. Here's Los Angeles. Powell, no one around him. The three-pointer is right on target. Powell's got himself going with the triple, his first basket of the game. Here's Ingram. 11 points for him in that last game against the Suns in Phoenix. In decades past, teams that led the league in threes, if they shot that same rate now, would rank break dead last in the NBA. So with that thought, which teams of yesteryear probably should have shot more threes?
And that's a good one. Kevin, I think you got to look back to the Run TMC Warriors, right? How about the Larry Bird Celtics? Man, they could knock down the triple.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for Los Angeles. Leonard comes in for Man. Here's Nance. A good finish at the rack off the slick feed.
Yeah, this league is in good shape when you talk about guys like Nance. The consummate role player does everything that's asked of him.
Now here's Wall. He's coming off a 16-point game against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. We're just over 2.5 minutes into the second quarter. Tries again. Lost contact on the shot, and now a three-point play chance as he'll head to the line.
A commanding rebounder. Gotta appreciate how hard Zion works to grab these boards.
And as incredible as Zion Williamson has been and is, the big problem, Greg, is keeping him ready to play. His health.
And there have been all sorts of opinions chiming in on whether he can play at a high weight. But the bottom line is something needs to happen to keep him healthy. He's lost too much time early in his career.
That free throw good from Williamson.
And since 1999, the Clippers and Lakers have shared their downtown L.A. arena, the only NBA teams to split a venue, but that's going to change soon.
So timeout called here, the first for Los Angeles. The Clippers broke ground on their new arena, set to open in Inglewood in 2024. I've seen the footprint. You fly right into LAX, and you see it every time. It's going to be beautiful.
And that'll be huge for the Clips. They're trying to create their own identity in Southern California. Having a venue just for the Clippers will help.
Now here's Leonard. A 17-point game for him in the win against the Thunder in Oklahoma City. 6 to shoot. George finds Leonard. The shot's good on the assist by George. Leonard's got 15 points.
Yeah, there's 6 points on consecutive 3 balls. They're finding holes now in the D.
And so it's McCollum. He'll bring it up for New Orleans. Nance outside. Back to McCollum. Up top, Valanciunas. Clock is at 3. And Williamson throws it down.
This is why Williamson's teammates love him. He makes them look good on these alley-oops.
Outside, Wall. Outside, Batum. Count that one. Leonard's got 5 points now in the quarter.
I love his shot selection today. He set the bar for the rest of the team.
Pelicans trail by 12. Outside, Jones. Pass to Nance. Back to Jones. Williamson against Batum. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up. Zion Williamson has a very unique game and body. When you look at him on the floor, what do the optics, Steve, tell you about him?
Well, my eyes tell me he's like Shaq, the big diesel, because few guys in NBA history can just out-muscle their opponents. Skill-wise, at that size, he is one of one.
And that one misses.
And, guys, things are looking up in New Orleans. The extension for Zion Williamson reflecting his commitment to this young core. And with the 8th pick and Dyson Daniels, the Pels added to their bevy of young wing defenders. They're building a team to contend.
Good on the second free throw. And the average age of NBA players is getting younger and younger, and now about a year younger than they were a decade ago, Steve.
Kevin, I'm sure you're correct, but for me, I'm also seeing guys play longer and longer and longer. The old guys are sticking around.
Now, here's Zubats. He's coming off a 13-point game against Oklahoma City.
And his defense was absolutely outstanding, especially his 2 blocks, which helped turn the game.
Here's McCollum. Following the basket by Nicholas Batum. McCollum deciding where to go with it. From 16 feet away, he cans it.
This is why you have to stay attached to C.J. McCollum. He can bury it from anywhere on the floor.
Wall against McCollum. And it's George missing.
Well, that alley-oop attempt, a case of what could have been, just didn't finish the play.
You know, this is something you practice over and over again. I'm surprised they couldn't execute.
And the Clippers making a switch here. Jackson's checked in. And the pass to Nance. Shoots over Leonard. They get it again. Valanciunas.
Gotta love the big man Valanciunas fighting for that extra chance, and he was rewarded for his effort.
And the Clippers call time here.
Well, it's a players' league, but certainly coaching has its place.
Yeah, if that weren't the case, you wouldn't see so many coaching changes in the offseason.
Los Angeles leading by 9. All with it. He's got 5. Outside, George. There's Jackson with the 3. Pelicans with the rebound. Valanciunas has got 6 rebounds in the game. Ball against McCollum. Williamson. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. Williamson's got 8 points here in this quarter.
They just can't get stops against this guy. Zion too strong and too athletic.
Whistle blows. Basket is good. So a chance here for a 3-point play. That'll put Paul George on the line. That one on Nance. Well, over the last couple seasons, Smitty, Paul George has shown growth as a playmaker.
He has, Kevin. He's gotten much better at reading the defense and looking for the best shot available, whether it comes from him or a teammate. It shows in his assist numbers.
And the Pelicans making a change here. Murphy's checked in.
Well, in spite of the critics and the injuries, Paul George continues to produce one of the league's truly elite players.
Now here's McCollum. 11 points for him in that last game against Phoenix. And here's Murphy. Back to McCollum. Pulls it up. Again, the Pelicans score. And you mentioned the injuries for Paul George. Let's see, GA. The broken leg, shoulder surgeries, last season a torn elbow ligament.
And I'm sure there are a few others, Kevin. But give him credit. To battle through and maintain his greatness tells you something about his competitive will.
Here's Leonard. Following the basket by C.J. McCollum. There's his third field goal, and now he's made half of his 6 shots.
Well, we've seen that movie a few times, haven't we? An easy bucket in the paint.
And that last look brought to you by the AT&T 5G Slam Cam. McCollum against Wall. He kicks it to Jackson. Here's George. Zubac trying to break loose. And the Clippers miss again. Pelicans trail by 6. Williamson with it. He's picked up by Wall.
There's that rare combination of power and athleticism. Hard to stop Zion without fouling.
5 attempts for him at the line tonight. He's made 3.
And a tough opening half for him in terms of his free throw shooting.
And the first one drops. And Los Angeles with some changes. Robert Covington's checked in for Zubac. And Morris subbed in for John Wall. And New Orleans also making a change. Hernan Gomez is checked in. He doesn't get the second one.
And he's been much more aggressive here in the second quarter. He's getting to the line a lot more than he did in the first.
On offense, here are the Pelicans. They're on an 11-3 run right now. McCollum up top, defended by George. McCollum passes to Williamson. Rebound, Kawhi Leonard. Leonard's got his 4th rebound in this one. Here's George. The shot's good on the assist by Morris. George has got 11 points.
At 6'8", Paul George is a threat inside, looking very comfortable from in there.
And the Pelicans with possession here. Timeout called here. The Pelicans decide to talk it over. You have to like what we're seeing so far from Kawhi Leonard.
You know, he's been a one-man wrecking crew down low. His consistent scoring has dictated the pace of this game. We'll see if they decide to front him, bring a quick double, or maybe even both to try to slow him down.
Some changes for New Orleans. Hayes comes in for Williamson, and it's Ingram in for Jones. It's Ingram on the wing, defended by George. And it's Ingram missing. And it's Leonard with the ball. He'll bring it up for the Clippers. 7-point differential. Clippers moving the ball around. Back to Jackson. And a lot of contact on that one, so he'll shoot two here. It goes on C.J. McCollum.
In the 2020 playoff bubble, some players struggled. Reggie Jackson was one of those guys, but he bounced back in a big way.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The first free throw is good.
And with Jackson, Smitty, he went right back to being the player he was back in 21.
He was an aggressive attacking scorer with an edge, GA, and the 21-22 season was one of his best ever.
Good on both.
No wasted trips at all. They're taking care of business at the line.
Ingram kicks to McCollum. Now here is Murphy. Good D by Covington.
Great defensive effort. Just saved a basket.
You know what? This is why you never give up on a play. You don't know what's going to happen.
Now here's Covington. It's George on the wing. And George with the stuff.
What a silky move by Paul George. He really had the ball on a string.
Pelicans trail by 11. Some tough offensive sets. They want to turn it around.
Yeah, right now you just need a bucket to get some momentum.
Hernan Gomez against George. It's Murphy outside. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. Covington's got 4 rebounds in this game. Jackson against McCollum. From deep, George. And it's Ingram with the rebound. Well, for New Orleans, shooting 53% in the second quarter. Good ball movement, yielding good looks. Clippers leading by 11. Outside Jackson. Murphy with the steal. Ingram wide open. Hits the three-point bomb. Ingram's got 10 points.
The key for Brandon is shooting with confidence. When he does this, he buries these trays.
McCollum against Jackson. Covington wide open. He fires. Tried to come right back with the 3 of his own, but it's no good. Knocked away. Here's Ingram. That's good. He's 5 for 9.
A tough start scoring the basketball, but they're starting to turn it around now.
Morris outside. McCollum against Jackson. Left side, George. Some solid defense from Ingram. Pelicans trail by 6. And it's McCollum in the corner. That's good, and it's Ingram with the assist. McCollum's got 8 points here in this quarter.
Coming off a scoreless first quarter, he's found a little rhythm here.
Ingram against George. Pass to Morris. Back to Jackson. Shot clock at 6. Leonard the pass to Morris. And easy 2 points on the layup. Morris has got his first basket.
Great vision on that pass. Kawhi moving it to the open teammate.
New Orleans has gone 1 of 3 from way outside since the start of the second quarter. Now McCollum. He's got 8. Six on the shot clock. Steps back and fires. Here's Hernan Gomez. Off to a good start as he hits his first shot attempt.
And their shots are falling now with more regularity than we saw at first.
Outside Jackson. Leonard inside, and that one is off. And that'll do it for the first half. A competitive game so far. Clippers ahead, up by 4. And a chance now to send it over to David Aldridge, standing by courtside. David.
Thanks, Kevin. Kawhi, you have grown so much offensively throughout your career. What's the focus of that end of the floor?
Just knocking down open shots, my ball handling, making good decisions off the pick and roll, and just try to limit my turnovers.
And you've done well so far, Kawhi. Thanks. Back to you, Kevin.
Thank you, David. And we'll be right back after halftime to start the third quarter. See you in just a bit.
The 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Hey, everybody. Good to see you back here on our halftime show. Well, actually, we can't see you, but you can see us, but you get it. Ernie Johnson, Kenny the Jet Smith, Shaquille O'Neal. You're watching the NBA on 2K Sports. The story early on was Kawhi Leonard, who was on fire. He ended up with 17 points, 3 assists, and 5 rebounds. And taking a look at the Clippers, Kenny, what did you see out there?
The bench scoring has been a big key for them. They came in with energy, and they were able to give the starters a real break because of the way they performed. That's the kind of production every team hopes to have from their second unit.
And over to the big fella, your thoughts on the Pelicans.
Well, those second chance points are huge, and they only came because of their effort. Their work on the offensive glass is what's keeping them in the game. They definitely should try to continue to stay tough on the glass. It's been key so far.
And it's just about time now for the third quarter to get underway.
Second half of basketball upon us. We may be in for an exciting finish based on how close of a game that's been so far. Kawhi Leonard really has his fingerprints all over this one.
Definitely been challenging the defense here early on, not settling for anything outside.
He's been very effective on the move, forcing the action, getting to his spots, and finishing plays.
And after a fairly even first couple of quarters, the second half could turn out to be a great one as both teams try to gain an edge. The wing pairing, George and Leonard. Post tandem for him, Morris and Zubac. And it's Wall in at point guard. That's who's out there for the Clippers. And the shot goes down. Jones has got the first bucket of the third here for the Pelicans.
They're consistently finding ways to get the ball inside and taking full advantage.
Wall looking it over. Zubac against Valanciunas. And here's Wall outside. Zion Williamson grabs the miss. Williamson's got 5 rebounds tonight with some arc. And the rejection by Zubac. And George kicks to Leonard. That's tipped. And the ball goes out of bounds. Last touch by Williamson. Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. And we have to take another glance at that powerful rejection.
And in a close game, blocks like that are so clutch, and that could be a real difference maker here tonight.
Second half just getting started. About a minute played. Leonard dishes to George. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Here's McCollum. It's Jones on the wing. Zubac's defending for the tie. Here's Valanciunas. He nails it, and we're tied up. Valanciunas has got 6.
That's Valanciunas' game. Beats you with size and power. Takes the contact and completes the play.
Outside, Wall kicks to Leonard. Clock at 6. Back to Wall. Goes up on the wing. Here's Zubac. Laid in with a nice touch off the glass. Zubac has got his first 2 points.
Finally getting one to fall. They were 0 for 3 to start this half.
Williamson outside. Ingram against George. Williamson trying to free himself up. And it's Ingram missing for Los Angeles. They've gotten just one of their first 4 shots to fall since coming out of the locker room at the break. And foul on the shot, so he'll get a chance at the line.
You know, Nicholas Batum is kind of a classic glue guy. He does a little of everything and is always ready to step up and fill any gaps on the floor.
And this is his second trip to the line tonight.
You know, this is not an area where they expect him to contribute. You know, he's a guy that shot below 70% last season.
That free throw, no good. And he sinks the second. Ingram with it. 12 points for him. McCollum outside. Passes it to Jones. That falls. Nice feed that time from McCollum. McCollum's got 4 assists in the game. Oh, what an impressive dribble drive. That replay brought to you by Mobile One.
And the awareness of his footwork and body on that drive. Wow. After spending almost a decade in Portland, McCollum has adjusted well to playing in his new surroundings.
You know, GA, he's a fantastic player when he's out on the floor. Missed a lot of games over the last 3 years. But when he's feeling right, he is a nightmare to defend.
Now McCollum following the three-point attempt by John Wall. Knocked loose. Paul George with the steal. And it's Wall in the corner. Back to George. Lets it go with a 3. It's rebounded by New Orleans. Valanciunas has got rebound number 12 now. Tenacity on the glass. Williamson. And Williamson throws it down.
Whether it be rebounding, driving the ball, in transition, Zion always looking to attack.
Wall against McCollum. Outside for Batum. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. Batum's got 10 points.
That's a high percentage look when the D doesn't fight over the screen.
Reason why it takes extra energy to do it. You have to trust your defensive rotations, but it's worth it.
And here's Jones following the three-pointer by Nicholas Batum from the low block. Here's Williamson, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul.
Can't fall for this. Once Zion has you jumping, the rest is easy.
This will be his 5th trip to the free throw line.
Shooting 2.
He misses the free throw.
And as many times as we've seen him at the free throw line tonight, I think by now we know what's going to happen.
And Los Angeles with some changes. Mann comes in for Kawhi Leonard. And Norman Powell subbed in for Nicholas Batum. And the second free throw, good. And it's Wall with the ball for Los Angeles. They've led by as many as 14 points. Following this one, they get to host the Rockets. That'll be the latter half of this two-game homestand. Here's Mann. He's been quiet so far. Still no points in the game. No good that time. Nice D from Valanciunas.
The game has been very close in a lot of areas, but rebounding has been the one differentiator thus far.
The Clippers in the lead. Outside, Wall. Pass to Powell. Back to Wall. Clock at 4. And the rebound goes to the Pelicans. Williamson's got 8 rebounds in this game.
I mean, he's staying aggressive, trying to regain his touch. But right now, he's hurting the team.
This is his first free throw of the game.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
The free throw drops for Valanciunas.
I love the toughness from Jonas Valanciunas, and he is lighting it up tonight.
Valanciunas hits them both.
When your bigs can make free throws, it's a huge advantage. Love his approach to getting to the line.
Powell against Ingram. The three sinks the triple. And the Clippers lead by 2.
The assist totals, Kevin, just continue to grow. They're way ahead in that category. Ball movement has been flawless.
The Pelicans shooting is leaving something to be desired. Just 36% here in the third quarter. Nance finds Ingram. Shoots over Powell. And again, no good by New Orleans.
And for his offense, this has just been a brutal period.
And here's Wall. 5 points in the game. And it's Brandon Ingram with the foul. That's his first foul. Jackson Hayes, he's checked in for Zion Williamson. Powell against Ingram. The jump hook. 6 on the shot clock. Come on. And they get it back. Mann passes to Powell. Banked in off the glass. Powell's got 5 points so far.
Keeping his balance on the difficult tape. Norman Powell is gifted at finishing through physical contact.
Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram outside. Now here's Nance. The pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Here's Hayes. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And with the offense getting right to the rim, at least they saved the layup.
And a moment now to look at the scoring approach in terms of where the points are coming from here for the Clippers.
Smart ball handling from them in this one. Passing around to get ahead of the defense and putting it in the hands of ready shooters.
And another place they're finding success is in transition. They've been working hard to get ahead of the defense and find those easy ones.
And he knocks down the first one.
And one of the problems in the first half, that shoddy work at the free throw line. They needed to fix that, and they've been much improved since the break.
Catching up on the changes for Los Angeles. Morris is checked in for Paul George. And it's Jackson in for John Wall. that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. And so here are the Clippers. They've led by as many as 14 points. Pass to Morris. Pass to Zubats. Over Valanciunas. And contact on the shot, so he'll be shooting free throws here. It's on Jonas Valanciunas.
Clearly a foul.
The Clippers have shot the ball well from the free throw line, 8 of 9.
Yeah, and 79% from the line as a team a season ago. Pretty reliable in that regard.
First free throw is good. And both free throws good for Zubats. Pelicans trail by 4. Ingram outside. Pass to Alvarado. The dish to Valanciunas. There's the pass to Nance. To the paint. Here's Alvarado. Great pass to set up the lay-in.
And you gotta love the big bucket in the paint in this sort of a grind-it-out game.
Now Jackson. Here's Powell. Back to Jackson. Over Alvarado. And again, no good by the Clippers.
Well, he wants to shoot his way out of this cold spell, but the struggles continue.
You know, to me, this is when you want to focus on creating for others. Give someone else a chance. It's called a teammate.
Now, here's Valanciunas. After the miss from Reggie Jackson. Just 3 to shoot. For the tie, and Valanciunas penetrating. And that's out of bounds. New Orleans will retain possession. Hernan Gomez is checked in for the Pelicans. Now a timeout called by New Orleans. And it's going to be a 24-second shot clock violation. They turn it over.
Hate to see that. I know everyone's mind is on the play, but you've got to protect the ball.
Los Angeles has gone a less than productive 2 of 6 from three-point land in the second half. Up top, Powell. He's covered by Ingram. A 3 from Morris. They get it back. Zubats. The bucket is good. He'll have a chance for one more. It goes on Brandon Ingram.
And the D getting outworked there on the putback. Can't let that happen.
For some reason, blocking out has become a lost art, and that's the result you'll get.
Jones checked in for New Orleans. Pelicans trail by 5. Ingram passes to Jones. Now here's Hayes. New Orleans moving the ball around. Pass to Ingram. And they call an illegal screen here.
That's 2 really unproductive trips in a row ending in turnover. And not the most common call you'll see in the NBA, but hard to argue that pick wasn't illegal.
It's often a tough call that can go either way, but I agree with you on that one.
Nicholas Batum. He's checked in for the Clippers. And the Pelicans also making a change. McCollum's checked in. Now, here is Morris. Passes to Jackson. He kicks to Powell. Shot clock at 5. And the Clippers miss again. Pelicans trail by 5. And the way C.J. McCollum, Greg, can get a shot up while moving, that's a big part of his game, isn't it?
Yeah, very few players can shoot as well as McCollum on the run. Applies for his pull-up jumpers or when he's falling out of bounds. McCollum, one of the best in the league at it.
That one falls.
The developing feel Reggie Jackson has for scoring inside, playing much more under control these days.
Here's Ingram. He's got 12. Pass to Alvarado. It's tipped. Powell against McCollum. Jones looking for an opening. It's his first trip to the line.
Take a break. Take a break. 2 shots.
And that one falls for Jones. And so Jones nails both of them. Clippers leading by 3. Powell with it. He's got 5. Left side Jackson. Over McCollum. That shot is off. And New Orleans will come the other way.
He really can't buy a bucket, but his teammates have his back.
On the basket by Jones.
Great ball movement by B.I. Spots a wide open teammate and feeds him.
And so Powell will bring it up for the Los Angeles Clippers. 1:57 left to play here in the third. Jackson deciding where to go with it. And he's fouled pretty hard on that shot, but he's got the chance to pick up the points at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him in this one.
Had a success rate from the line last year of about 78%.
And the first one at the line is good. He hits both from the stripe. There's 1:47 left in the third. Outside, Jones. Jackson against McCollum. Kicks it out to Jones. It's stolen by Morris. And there's the pass to Mann. Here's Batum. And he lays it straight in. 12 points for Batum.
Such a creative scorer. Batum can do it inside, from 3, really anywhere on the floor.
Pelicans trail by 5. Pass to Alvarado. Back to McCollum. Outside, Jones. McCollum finds Ingram. Powell pulls it in.
He just doesn't look like himself this quarter. Something's missing.
And it also shows you how difficult this game is. He's just a little bit off, but it can result in missing everything.
The D just kind of stepping aside and letting him get to the rim.
There's a reason, GA. The lead is what it is right now.
It's a backbreaker for your defense, giving up easy buckets like that.
And so here is New Orleans after the basket by Los Angeles. Right side Jones. Just 5 to shoot. Here's Alvarado. From outside, off the mark. Clippers leading by 7. Tipped away. And New Orleans pushing it up now. He gets that one. Alvarado's got his second bucket of the game to go.
Yeah, what a nice play. Just a coast-to-coaster by himself off of that steal.
Here's Powell. And it goes down 2 points. And the Clippers lead by 7.
Look at the intensity on that drive. Norman Powell charging in like no one can stop him.
And so it's Los Angeles heading to the bench with a 7-point lead as we wrap up the quarter. And they're winning the turnover battle very easily in this one. Back to the action in just a minute. And how about a look now at our assist to the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And the definition of teamwork right there, guys. I mean, what great communication between them, and what a beautiful feed.
Fundamental basketball. Keep your eyes up. Keep the ball moving. You're going to keep the defense on its heels.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth and final quarter. So the Pelican 5 right now. The wings for them, it's McCollum and Jones. Up front, it's Williamson at the 4. And Valanciunas at the 5. And it's Alvarado in at the point.
That's his second three-pointer of the night. 1 in each half. Trying to keep the defense honest.
Pelicans trail by 10. Passes it to Alvarado. Jones against Leonard. Alvarado passes to Jones. And the rejection by Zubac. 4 on the clock. Second chance shot. And too long on the shot. Los Angeles leading by 10. Outside, Wall. Platoon passes to Wall. And yes, it's good. That's 10 points for John Wall.
Nicholas Batum making the resourceful play, gifting the ball to a ready shooter instead of forcing something.
Well, for New Orleans, shooting for the game at 42%. McCollum kicks to Jones. McCollum passes to Jones. Pass to Alvarado. And he uses the glass on the layup.
That's a well-timed, well-coordinated play. Comes right off the pick for the lay-in.
And on the AT&T 5G Slam Cam, you can see how impressive that move was. Now, here's Wall. Final quarter here, and we're just over a minute and a half through it. On defense, New Orleans. And Wall gets it to go in on the assist by George. George has got his 4th assist in this one. Here's Alvarado. Outside, Jones. McCollum outside. The pass to Alvarado. Shot clock at 6. And the rejection by Zubac. Clippers leading by 12. And here's Leonard. Outside, Wall. Up top, Leonard, defended by Jones. The 11-footer. Leonard, no luck. Pelicans trail by 12. 3-on-3. Here's Williamson. Robert Covington's checked in for Nicholas Batum.
2 shots. Foul. 2. Shooting 2.
No good on the free throw. And the Clippers making a switch here. Mann's checked in. And he's good on the second. For those just joining us, fourth quarter here. We're just over 2.5 minutes into it. Outside, Wall. Pass to Mann. On the wing, George. He's guarded by McCollum. And again, Los Angeles with the triple.
Really in a good position thanks to the accuracy from beyond.
Here's Alvarado. Covered by Wall. Leonard with the steal. George with no one around. Misses the 3. Pelicans trail by 14. Stolen by George. Down low. And stolen by Williamson. A bit under 3.5 minutes have passed here in the fourth.
And every miss finds its way to his hands. What an impressive performance.
And we have to give him props. It's rare these days to see someone dominate the glass so single-handedly.
Now here's Leonard. Right side, Wall. It's stolen by Jones. Inside. And Williamson throws it down.
Flashing his vertical there. Williamson really makes dunking look so effortless. He's special.
Outside, Leonard. McCollum against George. Now here's Wall. Guarded closely. That falls. Nice speed that time from George. Wall's got the lead up to 14 now for Los Angeles. And so it's McCollum with it. He brings it up for New Orleans. He lobs it up. Wall with a block.
An explosive athlete with length. Wall is a threat when he contests shots. Playing with high energy, outworking the defense up the floor.
And I just love it when the fast break results in a high percentage look. Not always the case these days.
Amir Coffey's checked in for the Clippers. The free throw drops for Leonard.
An offensive juggernaut and aggressive defender. Kawhi is just the total package, in my opinion. Brings a winning mindset as well.
Now here's Jones. Pass to Alvarado. 6 to shoot. Paul George with the steal. For the finish. And George with the stuff.
The anticipation for the steal, the athleticism on the finish. Paul George is a game changer.
Pelicans trail by 19.
They need a bucket in a big way here to regain some confidence.
McCollum against Wall. Now here's Jones. Defense right on him. That's no good. He is 5 of 11 shooting from the field for the game. Leonard looking over the floor. Here's Coffey. Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely. And the Clippers lead by 21. And for a lot of up-and-coming teams, getting better defensively is the key to reaching, Greg, that next level. That being considered, what's the first step in that improvement?
A lot of times it's bringing in a great defender, like a Pat Beverly or an Andre Iguodala, a defensive anchor who also inspires his teammates to take that challenge.
And you know that's going to be goaltending, guys, so that's a free basket right there.
That's a very close call. I'm sure he thinks it's a clean block, but looks like it was on the way down.
Norman Powell's checked in for Amir Coffey. Brandon Ingram, he's checked in for the Pelicans. Now, here's George. Pass to Leonard. Outside, Wall. This one for three. That falls. Nice feed that time from Leonard. Leonard's got 5 assists in the game. Well, for New Orleans, shooting a mediocre 41% in this one. Outside, Jones. McCollum outside. Back to Jones. McCollum outside. Trying to answer back, but that three is off the mark. And oh boy, a lot of contact there, but he gets the call and will shoot 2.
And after not playing for a season, John Wall back in action, bought out by the Rockets, and he signs with the Clippers. If he can get back to where he was, that's a huge win for the Clippers. Could serve as a deadly third option for LA.
And that one falls for John Wall. Steve, you played all 4 years at Michigan State. When you think about the fun you had there, what was more enjoyable, playing college basketball or in the pros?
Kevin, I have to be honest, both was fantastic. When in college, those 4 years was something I'll never forget. But then obviously, ultimately, you want to make it to the NBA, and I got a chance to do that. So both were fantastic in my eyes.
And you got to respect Wall's tenacity. This is a player who hasn't let injury slow him down. He always puts in a big effort and just pushes himself to give his all.
Empty possession, and you don't want to miss these easy looks.
To the inside. Little turnaround. Pelicans pull it in. Ingram outside. The three. The Clippers grab the miss. Leonard's got 9 rebounds now tonight.
But still, eventually, you got to feel like he'll start knocking those down again.
George with the ball. Jones covering. And again, it's the Clippers missing. Ingram dishes to Williamson. It's hauled in by Los Angeles. George has got his 4th rebound in this one. Now here's Wall. Now the pass to Leonard. Wall against Williamson. 5 to shoot. Wall passes to Powell. Over McCollum. Here's Zubats. And the layup falls. Zubats has got 9 points now in just the second half.
And guys, the offensive rebounding really has stood out here this half. All those second chance points are helping them maintain that lead.
Now here's Valanciunas. Williamson trying to free himself up. Valanciunas, good.
He usually shoots a high percentage in the paint, and on that play, Valanciunas got it done.
Now Powell. Pass to George. From deep. Rebounded by McCollum. McCollum's got his 4th rebound in this one. They've been looking out of sync offensively.
Yeah, their offense has ground to a standstill.
Now here's McCollum. And the rejection by Zubac. Leonard on the wing. And it's Williamson with the rebound. Williamson's got 12 rebounds here tonight. Big-time effort. No good that time. 80 that time from Leonard. George against Jones. It's stolen by Valanciunas. And here we go. Williamson heading to the hoop. And that one, good. Williamson's got 24 points.
So fast in the open court, I say Zion is the ultimate fast break option.
Outside Leonard. Back to Wall. Zubac trying to break loose. Wall, no luck.
I still can't believe that one didn't fall.
And the foul called on Kawhi Leonard. That'll be his 2nd foul of the game. And the Hornets going with a whole new group out there. And it's the Pelicans with the ball. Hernan Gomez kicks to Murphy. Passes it to Graham. Hernan Gomez down low. He's covered by Leonard. And the call will be against Luke Kennard. That's his 1st foul. Zubac is checked in for the Clippers. Norman Powell comes in for John Wall. We've got 1:48 left in the game. Graham kicks to Daniels. Clock at 6. Over Kennard. Second shot opportunity. There's another block.
A defensive stalwart so far. That's 6 blocks.
Greg protecting the rim. Love the hustle. Pass to Zubac. We've got 1:18 left in the 4th quarter. Here's Kennard. Another miss, and they've really hit a rough patch here. New Orleans has gone 0-3 so far in the 4th quarter from long range.
And as we head to the final buzzer here, a crushing blowout. Big-time dominance, and this will go in the record books as a gaudy win for the Clippers.
As one-sided as it gets today, you know, there were some dominant moments in about every facet of this game for that team.
Yeah, I mean, Kevin, it's hard to think of what didn't go right for them. Game planning by the coaches, execution by the players, everything was just on target.
And during the long NBA season, each contest important here tonight. Tonight's win will give them 4 on the season.
And this is a great way for them to kick off this season series. 2 more games ahead, and they've taken the mental advantage with this win tonight.
6-second difference between the shot and game clock. On the wing, Daniels. 3-pointer on the way. And another 3 for New Orleans. And so Powell will bring it up for the Clippers. 16-point lead. So it's Los Angeles winning this one easily. It was a tale of 2 teams tonight. One that was in total control, operating flawlessly, and the other just searching for answers that they could never find.
I mean, the energy here is just so tremendous. Fans involved from the get-go, and once they started to really pour it on, it was fun to see that rhythm and flow from their perspective.
It's time now to go courtside as we send you over to David Aldridge from the sideline. David, take it away.
Thanks very much. Kawhi, how satisfied are you with your team's performance tonight in this win?
We did a great job tonight. You know, we got to come in every game with the defensive hat on first, and we did that tonight. We made shots, and we ended up winning the game.
You took it to him when it mattered, man. Congrats on the win. Back to you.
David, thank you as always. And that'll wrap it up, folks. For Greg Anthony, David Aldridge, Steve Smith, and the rest of our terrific 2K Sports crew, this is Kevin Harlan saying thanks for watching. So long.